I hope you're ready for Sony's take on Transformers, G.I. Joe, and countless other franchises, as Sony and Apollo have merged their money for a total of $26 billion, all cash, to outright purchase Paramount. If you could have told me I'm going to be alive to see Jared Leto morb all over Megatron, I would have said I don't want to live in this life. And it's a good thing because we're never going to see it because Morbius will never be back. But hey, Sony will acquire a lot when this goes through. So as it's been reported just, hours ago at this point, or maybe like an hour and a half ago at this point, Sony and Apollo, who were talking just about a week and a half ago about putting assets together and moving in to purchase Paramount, they've officially managed to come up with $26 billion in a cash offer and sent it out with a formal interest to be the one to purchase the studio over the other people that are trying to get it, aka Skydance Media. Now, when it comes to this, Skydance Media is valued at about $5 billion. Sony is valued at way more than that. As of the latest reporting this morning, it's worth $1.37 billion, so $101 billion. Again, they got more assets, they got more free cash flow, and this, talk that they started with the Apollo Group for equity and essentially putting everything together and all that seems to have succeeded in this giant $26 billion offer. Now, what happens next is that Paramount is going to be weighing all the options and looking at what's going on. I should note that it's very interesting that this is being done right before we get to the weekend, because the closing of the stock market tomorrow afternoon is important, and depending on what happens on the weekend and what happens with the shares going up and down could really affect things in a way that could expedite this, which I think is what many people are looking for. I would not be surprised if this is a offer that is accepted, because unless Skydance can come out swinging with its own partner or do something huge, I just don't see how this moves forward or nudges past Sony's offer. It's not possible. You know, it's a weird scenario. It's like Universal when they were trying to bid on Fox. There was no scenario where Universal won against Disney. Unless Skydance is pulling off a miracle Hail Mary, Sony's got this locked in with their formal offer. It's just down to the Paramount Global Group to accept it.